Alrighty, y'all. It is officially day 0, and I have just checked into my hotel for Anime Expo. There are a few reasons why I think it is highly beneficial to check into Anime Expo a day before all of the festivities truly begin. As a cosplayer, I really enjoy that I'm able to settle in and get all of my cosplays organized and ironed out a day before everything starts. It also gives me some extra time to make any last minute additions to my costumes. If you are somebody who is visiting Los Angeles for the first time, I also think it is a great idea to come a day before, just so that way you can really get a lay of the land and scope out all of the resources that are available to you by the convention center. If you were someone who was lucky enough to nab an official hotel room from the Anime Expo hotel block, they have free shuttles that run in 30 minutes to an hour intervals, and that is a great way to get some free transportation to and from your hotel and the convention center. If you're somebody who is staying at a hotel who is a little further away, I would definitely look into seeing if there is a hotel close to you that has those shuttle services, so you don't need to spend a lot of money on Lyfts or Ubers getting to the convention center. And instead, you can find a conveniently and free shuttle service. Now, quickly, let's talk about transportation. If you're somebody who is checking into a hotel here and you drive, you can expect to pay around $40 or $60 a night to store your vehicle safely. If you are driving here for the day, you can expect to pay that same price range for the parking lots that are scattered around the convention center. Now, if you are somebody who doesn't have a car or doesn't have a license, there is a great option for you. If you can't find anybody to carpool with, there is a conveniently located metro station on Flower Street, which is only a block away from the convention center. It is pretty safe, runs really smooth, definitely worth checking out. Well, alrighty, friends, it is time for me to finish settling in and getting ready for the first day of Anime Expo 2024. It is officially day 1 of Anime Expo. I got here at 8:51 and had to wait in no line. I simply walked in, tapped my badge, and I was in within minutes. I am really happy that LineCon seems to be a thing of the past, and Anime Expo has really improved their line situation for entry. So it is currently 9:01. It seems that the opening ceremony happened already, and they have just opened the escalators to the exhibit hall. Normally, this is when there would be a huge sea of people. And if you spend any time on the internet, you have definitely seen some viral images of what Anime Expo looks like before the exhibitors hall is open. But fear not, it seems that they are opening it much earlier to avoid the big sea of crowds. And that also means you get to get your shopping done earlier, which is pretty nice. Initially, when you enter the dealer's hall, you will realize that it is quite big, but do not get overwhelmed. I suggest taking your time, really going through all the rows. And my personal rule is to not spend any money until the last day. But there are a few things that I would suggest getting because a lot of booths do tend to have exclusive merchandise. So if you are looking for that, definitely try to get in here earlier rather than later because those items do tend to sell out on the first day. The Artist Alley in Anime Expo is also quite large. A tip I would have for any first time shoppers is to take a loop around the Artist Alley before cementing any purchases and create a digital shopping list. I personally like to go into my notes app and write down the booth number or the aisle number in which I want to find the merchandise I want to buy later. The Artist Alley does have a cafe located inside of it if you're hungry or just want to rest. Here are the prices that you can expect to pay. Now, let's explore the other side of the convention center. Walk down this corridor to get to the West Hall. On your way there, you will encounter Lounge 21. This is a place where adults over the age of 21 can lounge around, make new friends, and you can purchase alcohol here. You will also find these helpful displays scattered around the convention center. We made it! Welcome to Anime Expo's Entertainment Hall. When you first step in, you will normally be greeted by big booths built by media platform services, whether it be anime or manga, where they showcase the different things their platforms offer. Sometimes there are companies that set up special art galleries and photo op areas with cosplayers, which is pretty neat. What I enjoy most about the space is that there are so many places for people to gather. This is the community stage where oftentimes you will find special speakers and performers. This is one of my personal favorite areas, the tabletop gaming and gaming area. It is around 5:30 p.m. and the convention hall is going to close in 30 minutes. Overall, day one was really smooth, not that crowded. I do think that Anime Expo did a great job of keeping the air conditioning on. Really good job, Anime Expo, on herding the lines and making sure everything moves quickly and smoothly. I did not have to wait in any lines for re-entry at all, which is a super great feat and kind of unheard of. So that is really good. But I really do think that Anime Expo made a lot of good changes to make sure everyone was comfortable. And more importantly, they made changes that would avoid them getting in trouble with the fire department and having to get shut down. And overall, I think it has turned into a much safer convention. If you're at an Anime Expo and you are somebody who does not like to be around crowds, I do suggest going up to the third floor of the convention center. There are a few panels that are being held, but overall, it is a great way to skip the traffic of the lower level. I kind of use it as a shortcut and I love it. It also tends to be cooler at this higher level, so it is a great place to also rest, take a break, and you can also find some photographers scattered around waiting to take pictures because the lighting is also very good. This is probably the most important part of this video, but in this section we will explore all of the food options that Anime Expo has to offer. Food court number 1, which is this one being showed here, is outside of the West Hall. There are lots of yummy food options and they're mostly Asian. On the ground level outside of the West Hall, you will find more food options. They are set up like food stalls and I personally love that it feels like I'm at a 626 night market. Oftentimes, there are vendors that have officially licensed collaborations with certain anime franchises, so that's pretty fun. Food trucks are located on the ground floor between the South and West Hall. This is what me and my friends got. I personally could not pass up the official Naruto okonomiyaki. If you're looking for a light snack and a cold beer, the beer garden is a great place to chill out as well. Anime Expo is truly such an amazing experience as an anime fan. Even when you step outside, you see that the entire city of Los Angeles is celebrating us being here. I hope this video made you more confident in attending Anime Expo. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you next time.